Hey everyone, we are back. I'm doing voiceover, Sabin Saga 25, Part 2, Team Holy. um, yeah, I figured, I don't know what possessed me to want to try this team. Again, I used them on Veins Chaos, and it was a challenge, but ooh boy, yeah, they did work. Yeah, so same strategy that I used in my last video, friend Leo, dropping the debuff on B there, and then we will basically make sure to control their Brave as much as possible. Worth noting that doesn't really matter if like we need to shave A here, for example, but you know, the AoE shave is nice, but in general, the team has really nice regen and really nice healing between Yuri and Paladin Cecil. Although Yuri's healing isn't out yet, it's tied to Chelinka, and Leo has a 20% regen. So them taking some hits here in this first wave is no problem. But this is an easy crystal power, like the amount of AoE shave that you get on it. Yuri is sort of like the glue of this team that makes it work with everything that he does. The fact that he has such good longevity with his skills, and Paladin Cecil, his HP plus is so good. I feel like I don't have to use that many skills with him. You use his skills when you specifically need something, but. Yeah, we can keep delaying B here. Knock him back. And the fact that Leo batteries Yuri, I can't wait for Leo friends on Ultimate Diablos with Vaughn. Vaughn and Leo will rip it apart. It's gonna be great. Yuri's EX deals so much damage, and I'm sure it helps having Paladin Cecil and Leo's max Brave auras. Alright, enter Sabin back in. So Razor Gale is definitely way better in the first wave, just to control. It's good for controlling Brave and not much else. You rarely rely on Paladin Cecil's HP plus for a break, but yeah, it worked. It worked there. Very rarely does. So Brave plus to avoid getting broken or anything. And team can proceed on. I've used one skill with Paladin Cecil so far. We can do the we'll keep the count. He has so much longevity. It's bananas. So yeah, definitely just want to kill the middle guy as soon as possible. So bye, Chelinka. Hopefully you come back soon. Yep. Yeah, there's that lack of shaving. Awesome. Yeah. Never want Chelinka to leave for very long. This is a great Razor Gale. You don't use Aura Cannon in the first wave with Sabin against 3 bosses in the second wave. Yeah. Aura Cannon might look spicy or interesting, but yeah, not in this team comp. Especially since you can get the score here. Both of them chiming in. Yeah. Let's just kill these little folk. I will I will say this team takes a lot of breaks, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Paladin Cecil's Brave Plus is great for avoiding that. I will say that it's really good. So okay, knock out A. Now we can knock out C. Save Luminous Blast for the boss wave. This is such a little dude, and yeah, you don't want to HP plus here with Yuri because you want his skills to, you want to recharge his EX. So you're actually incentivized to make sure that you are constantly using Yuri's skills so that when Chelinka leaves, she comes right back. I did need a reset for these guys. Mostly, I'll talk about the strategy of this because I don't think I knew the strategy as much, but now I'm more familiar. Really, you have to be careful because the all attack that they do, Clinging Nightmare, and they do it a lot. The Clinging Nightmare has a Brave attack on it. So if it breaks anyone in your party, there's 3 of them. It usually means that they bump because of the break bonus that they get. They'll bump above iBrave and they may kill one of your people. They're inflicting max HP down, so even though our HP totals are really, really healthy right now, it definitely gets shaky. Here's a case where, yeah, I HP plus with Yuri because Chelinka wasn't back yet. And I didn't want to, there wasn't really a need. This is the first turn when they're for sure Brave attacking, so it wasn't a big deal. But hey, let's ignore defense and melt this middle horse. That is great. So hey, it's turn 36. We've used 1 skill on Paladin Cecil, so that's cool. There's 2. there's the tracker. We'll get more aggressive now, but you can really see his longevity. It's insane because he extends his buff. So when he uses his EX, so he really can ride HP plus, especially that he starts with his EX. He can really ride it, especially in like a 1-wave or 2-wave boss fight. So yeah, C is gonna do his Clinging Nightmare here. He's gonna break Paladin Cecil and Yuri. They're both broken, but thankfully this is early on, so their stats aren't very high yet, so we can survive that first one. Whether it works the next time like that, that's where you have to be careful. You really have to be careful. This is a good, just a generic aura cannon that deals 110k. Instant turn rate for Sabin. So that, if you recall my Vayne Chaos run, that was very common where Sabin would get back-to-back turns. So B is at 50%, so they cleanse their debuffs and it's gonna be cleansed for 3 turns. You can't imperil them or debuff them. Shout out to DecidiaInfo.com. Macnol runs such a good website, but it gives really, really detailed boss guides. If you ever have even a little bit of trouble or frustration with a boss fight, go to Decidia Info. Within a day, tops, they post an amazing guide that has detailed information. So B and C are immune to debuffs for 3 of their turns now. So we just have to wait for that to fall off. Yeah, Aura Plus all day in this with this team, because there's a lot of battery that flows around. So it's quite nice. Not a lot of battery. It's a lot of battery when Yuri's using his EX, but Paladin Cecil's he's a good battery. Paladin Cecil's like just a good all-around unit. He really does a lot of things quite well. So turn 45 now, two skill uses on Paladin Cecil. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, in terms of these guys, you really do have to think about it. I decided not to break C because Sabin's turn was coming up, and Sabin would have then dumped his Brave and then would have gotten broken. So it made sense to just let him tank a Brave, a normal Brave attack. Even if it was an HP attack, that would have been okay. So here, B is gonna go and attack Sabin, break Sabin. A is going to do his attack, lowering their Brave to 0 before they do, so it doesn't hit that hard, but you can see that B would kill And C is really close to coming out of break. So yeah, being able to heal up and protect the party in between, staggering their turns just a little bit, is really, really helpful. Getting any turn after the clinging nightmare is really helpful, because it'll break you and it brings the others out, and then yeah, it's just a downward slope. I actually didn't want to break C for the sake of the turn order, even though I just used Yuri's EX, but I wasn't trying to break C with Paladin Cecil. So nice to have Chelinka back. Let's wait for the plus version of Phantom Rush, because they're not imperiled now. So even with Chelinka out, it probably would only deal like 75k. And I know that sounds like a lot, but like, you look at how much damage Paladin Cecil's dealing. I mean, it's good. He dealt 140 with that. So that's certainly solid. They are debuffed now. They did get imperiled. So let's hit the other one, because we're ignoring defense. So yeah, dealing 120 without imperil, just like my last video. Awesome. This doesn't have Porom's auras, and Porom does have better auras than this team. Porom has better auras than most teams by herself. She has an excellent 75% attack up, and she doesn't... she uses a Max Brave buff on the party on her skill 2 that's targeted, and Porom has her HP damage reduction that lasts 2 turns, but otherwise she doesn't use anything else. So Yuri is great for keeping the bosses completely shaved. Definitely good. This is usually a good Relic Crystal opportunity when you don't have to shave at all with Yuri. I definitely should have Relic Crystal B or C though, because they're imperiled and A is not. That's probably why I wanted to hit A, so. Okay, excuse me. No all attacks coming. This is a great shave. And let's go ahead and get Yuri's EX back up. You can see the imperils. The imperils are flowing. Checking to see the battery on it. And the battery is pretty insignificant. Yep. So this is all good. Yuri's got a turn, so that certainly works. But yeah, this is just it is a good shave. Razor Gale is just not that amazing in this against 3 enemies, because you're gonna want to Aura Plus for the splash for sure. But this lets Yuri use more Relic Crystals and save the crystal powers, so that is certainly better. Brave Plus here to protect against anyone getting Broken Bite from Clinging Nightmare. That thankfully hit really, really light because of 2 dodges, but you do have to be careful. So Sabin's got Aura Cannon. Good. That Aura Plus hits like a truck, especially against three enemies. Yeah, so seeing whether it's worth... Yeah, that's the thing, is this is gonna splash, so it deals some really nice damage. I don't need to use his EX yet or anything. So I may as well keep it. Shave B down. B's at 50% now. Yuri can take care of this. So this is one of those weird spots, but you know, whatever reason, Clinging Nightmare lowers their Brave to 0. I at least know that now. Whether I know it at this moment in the video, we will find out. But I would definitely clock A with Phantom Rush and do not look back. I would probably ignore defense. on it. But yeah, let's see. Yep. checking Clinging Nightmare, because it says change his own brave, because it definitely seems like lowers brave to 0. So definitely probably makes more sense. Yuri's already broken, so he's not going to recover from break. So if I break A, B will take its turn, hit Yuri, doesn't matter. A will go, A will hit Sabin, break Sabin, yeah. Didn't have to ignore a defense, it deals less damage, but, you know, because no imperil here, right? No imperil, no plus, so. And now C goes last. This is ideal, this is what you want. So they did a little damage, they inflicted their debuffs, but it doesn't matter. Now the team has a chance to recover. So, perfect time to go use Paladin Force. You can see the damage falls off when you can't imperil. But this team is working just fine. And yeah, we want the imperil to get back, and that's actually the best time to summon is going to be once we can drop Holy Imperil on the enemies. I am going to point out some mistakes that I make as I get them. I feel like that's more helpful to people rather than thinking like everyone that records a video always does the right things. This is such a good aura. Aura plus, just max out on the damage. That's 150k that just happened there. Really, really nice damage. But yeah, once the imperils start, like once the imperil is on, Paladin Cecil should be using his C65 immediately to make sure to give the team the added damage boost of enchanting. They're all holy attackers, so you're going to be increasing the damage of all of their skills across the board, which is pretty good. So yeah, B is going to be doing his clinging nightmare, but they all need to get shaved here, and Yuri's not getting another turn. So this is such a good time to do an ignore defense Razor Gale and basically take down all of them. And hey, A and C are now imperiled. So you sort of want B to take its turn, so that way we can imperil B, because it goes by the number of turns that they take. By the way, Paladin Cecil's used, what, 4 skills? 5 skills? So far, the entire battle, it's turned 78. I think he's probably one of the most underrated characters, because I don't think he got a lot of attention. People are all about their meta supports with Pinello and Hope. And Yuri himself, too, for a little while. Although Yuri got... This team gets blocked out from Holy pretty hard, right? But, yeah. So, this is a good time to summon just to prevent B from taking its... doing its damage. We may not have gotten a good opportunity there. And in summon, Aura Cannon is great, plus or not. It is really good. And into an ignore defense EX, yes please. That is fantastic. And so hopefully Chelinka comes right back. Yuri's got the last turn in summon. So we've got Paladin Cecil. Saint's Fall is great because it batteries based on Max Brave. So inside of summon, Saint's Fall is really good. And oh boy, Yuri's EX and summon, so good. 97k AoE. Okay, so A is going to hit Sabin. C is going to hit Sabin, and B's turn is way far back. So this is actually great. That was the problem before, was that there was a worry about basically Sabin getting broken and then B taking its turn right away and practically killing the team. So yeah, C65 should absolutely be happening here. He's got 2 copies of it. It's one of the best things about Paladin Cecil, and the fact that I'm not using it is sort of a crime. Just even watching it back right now and knowing how close this is, it's definitely unfortunate. I'm checking the turn count here, so yeah, let's do it. That turn order is abysmal. Now it's the time to to use light enchant. So it adds basically 20% to everything. Using the EX is definitely good, although B is not imperiled. So that is something to note, and so it's good to pay attention to your debuffs. But I'm definitely in the tank here, trying to figure out who I should clock. And B has 2 turns, so there is that. That's certainly a consideration. But I definitely shouldn't have hit B, because he's still not imperiled, so the damage just wasn't good. But this is a perfect case for ignore defense, hold on to the Brave, push that guy back, jump turn. That works really well, because now Sabin can control those guys before they do anything, although Yuri's gonna have a turn too. So as long as Yuri doesn't get broken, it's fine. We are out of C65s now. The emergency delay on Sabin though, like so good, or the emergency ignore defense is just excellent. I'm trying to think of anyone else that has ignore defense AoE right now. No one's coming to mind. Shadow obviously does on all of his counterattacks. But yeah, this is just good for shaving. It's breaking out of order, but it's certainly fine. Yuri's still got 5 skills left. Yeah, that HP plus earlier on probably was a waste. Probably should have just used his skill. So this is super dangerous, what's happening right here. But because the second guy was targeting Paladin Cecil has the highest HP on the team, so I do think that was, I will say, a bit lucky, because I was paying attention to that. It was taking me a while to do this run, just in general, but boom goes the horsey. He is done. Yeah. Paladin Cecil starts with 12 abilities. I just used my 8th one. Probably not aggressive enough. That's probably the theme of this entire run, is like, be more aggressive. The team has skills left for sure. Yeah, so he's still got 4 skills. Definitely time to get some Saint's Fall going, I think. No need to Holy Flame or heal up or anything like that. Although the other thing is A is going to lower his Brave to 0 anyway. Yep, I was checking and I was like, hey, what is going on? I'm not recording? Where did my record go? I'm obviously recording. You're watching it right now. Yeah. So let's keep it going. Sorry for that. I don't feel like cutting that out and redoing commentary and all of that. Just missed the break, but yeah, never saw this thing before. But sure, buddy, you can have 3,700 or 37,000 Brave. That doesn't matter. Eat it. Yuri takes care of that. And yeah, Aura normal against one target and an HP plus is the same thing. So may as well use HP plus. And yeah, hey, let's take this guy down. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the random voiceover for this second Sabin Saga 25 installment. Even though 1300 score, that's unfortunate. But yeah, with the with the website getting a huge update, I did not have time to rerun this, but I really hope you all enjoyed it, showing you. I mean, I was way too conservative, so be more aggressive. I probably had, what, 8 skills left? This team would have had no problem. But yeah, hope everyone enjoys. Special thing for Sabin Saga 25. So, all right, take care. Have a good one, everyone.